Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, not much. Just waiting around for my master.
How's your mission going?
Oh man, not good! That's why I'm waiting to talk to him.
Wait, what? Why don't you tell me who he is?
Okay. I guess I can tell you about it. Oh man, his name's Bertram Tongue. He's a Nosferatu.
No kidding, I'm looking for him.
Oh man, I wish I knew where he was. I'm getting antsy waiting around for him. I need to tell him some stuff, you know? I don't know where he is or stays or anything. Oh man, whenever he needs me, he just, appears!
So what's going on with your mission?
Oh man, wow. Bertram had me keeping an eye on this guy. This Asian dude who's been poking around Santa Monica. Bertram thought he might be a vampire or something like a vampire. I don't know.
Okay, tell me about this Asian dude.
Oh man, this guy, this thing got wise to me. Now instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know?
Oh, that's not good.
This guy appear around me all the time, like off in the distance watching me. He'll warp up next to me. Oh man, and disappear.
That must be unnerving.
It's freaking me out. I know this thing is totally toying with me. I want to put a bullet in its head, but who knows if that'll do anything. So I was waiting till I talked to Bertram. Hell if I know where he disappeared to. It's messed up.
It does appear to be that way.
Look, I didn't want to ask you, since you're a kick-ass vampire and I'm just a lowly ghoul, would you mind getting rid of this thing?
Care to make it worth my while?
Oh, come on, girl. What could I possibly have that a frickin' vampire would want? When I hear from Bertram, I'll let him know you're looking for him. How's that? Come on, hon.
Alright, I guess I can look into it.
Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? The only clue I got is this driver's license that he dropped once while I was tailing him. He's so freaked out that I haven't even had a chance to check it out.
Driver's license. Shouldn't that tell you who he is?
No, the picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but, well, it might help you find out where he is and what he's doing. Here, take it.
Alright, I'll look into it.
Right on! Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Maybe I'll see Bertram by then.
Alright. See ya. Carnival of Death.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch. So vulgar. I can't even look at you sometimes. Oh, Cherie, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century bard. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, painted pout, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let she who is without sin cast the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig again? Oh, your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's it, you know. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
Alright, sounds like the sisters had an argument. I think they're not getting along. Well, this is a nice office. Whoa, look at that big old picture right there. The two sisters. That's a nice bed. I like that. Oh, look at that chair. I like that chair too. Can I sit in that chair? No. This is a nice little office. I like it.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil.
She didn't make me uncomfortable. She's a little wacko, but I'm good. So I mean, I guess that means you're Therese, right?
Therese Vorman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
I need you to call off the feud with Bertram Tongue.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Why do you hate him?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Want me to find him and kill him?
I'm not sure the Camarilla would find that an acceptable method of dealing with one's rival. And right now, I very much need their approval to become officially recognized as the legitimate administrator of this city.
Can you put the word out then, that there's no feud with him?
Why would I do that? Let him think I
I'm
mean to kill
asking?
him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
That's unfortunate, but I do need to see him.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
A spirit. You mean a ghost?
Oh, I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us.
If I were to kill you, wouldn't Bertram just come out of hiding?
I suppose he would if you killed me. But as I understand it, your existence is very tenuous at the moment, and the slightest mistake could be the final nail in the coffin.
Alright, fine. Tell me how to get rid of the ghost.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
Why don't you go?
As much as I'd like to ensure it's done properly, you're in no position to refuse. That is, if you still want me to call off the feud.
I'll do it if you promise to call off the feud. Just call off the feud. But then how do I fight a ghost?
You don't. They're perfectly harmless.
They are? What if I can't find the item?
If you have to tear the building apart, do so. 3 construction crews have already refused to go back to work because they've been spooked, so to speak.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
Fine, goodbye.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
The sewers? Really? You're pushing it.
Listen, you're young and naive, so I'll offer you this chance one more time. Continued existence versus a beautiful sunrise. I'd give it serious consideration.
Fine.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Goodbye.
Tongue.
I don't like you. Alright, now we gotta go to the bail bondsman.
I have seen the squirming on the horizon. The worms are stripping the foulness from the skull of the earth. I
Okay.
have seen the squirming on the horizon. The worms are stripping the foulness from the skull of the earth.
Hello there. How you been?
Hi.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
I'm new around here. I have some questions.
Sure, honey. What is it?
Have you heard about the murders in town?
Yeah, they're saying there was a murder down by the pier, just like the one the other day down in Long Beach. Just vicious. Tore 'em up. They're saying it's a serial killer.
What are the cops doing about it?
Well, typically when things like this happen, the cops ratchet up the patrols and start hauling in more suspicious types. Could be good for me.
If you say so.
Sure, honey. What is it?
I'm curious about your business.
Bail bonding? What do you want to know?
You run this place?
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
Third generation. I don't see any employees.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
Oh. Santa Monica doesn't sound like a good place to live.
Well, my business ain't bad, I can tell you that much. Santa Monica's gone downhill. Used to be pretty nice, I guess. We do a higher volume now than we did a few years ago, but we gotta deal with a lot more bail jumpers and crap like that.
Sounds like Santa Monica has seen better days.
Hell yeah, I ain't complaining. I'm in a good position to watch it all just slide right down the tubes, you know what I mean?
You get a lot of bail jumpers?
Of course, goes with the business. Then you sick the bounty hunter on them.
Alright. Can I bounce a few more questions off of you?
Sure, honey, what is it?
You get a lot of people who jump bail?
Of course, goes with the business. Then you sick the bounty hunter on them.
That's an interesting job.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting back in the day. Takes a good solid set of brass balls. Pardon the expression, missy, but it takes balls to be a good bounty hunter.
Alright, is the bounty hunter you have now any good?
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
Is that week old fish?
Now, try this.
Okay, maybe I could find them instead?
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time.
Motherfucking great chicken right there.
Alright, I guess I could.
Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card. That'll let you in.
Cause that's some good,
Alright, I'll go find him.
I mean,
Last year, Democratic candidate Michael Redmond's bus spoke utility vehicle. 3 months later, there were 2 separate incidences of hit and runs by an unidentified SUV in his area. Is Democratic candidate Michael Redmond to blame?
No?
Can you
Okay,
afford to take
S
that chance?
through Z.
Can your children? Vote Republican Senator Robert
Toten.
Thorne, a candidate that has never committed vehicular homicide. Democratic candidate Michael Redmond has never publicly...
Alright, wow,
Would
$15,000.
you want a child pornographer?
Go back to Germania, pal. We don't take your euro in these parts. Okay.
Republican Senator Robert Thorne, the candidate
All right,
accused of
then.
locking up child pornographers. Democratic candidate Michael Redmond recently
We're
sued
good
Senator
here?
Robert Thorne for accusing Redmond of being a
The red should be this one. Yep. Okay. Alright, this seems to be a woman's diary. I met a guy today at the asylum. He's so beautiful. Oh my god. His name is Rolf, and he is from Germany. European men are just so classy compared to boring California boys. Oh. That's debate. He asked to see me tomorrow night. I wonder if he's rich. He looks rich. I'm going to go shopping tomorrow and pick up something that won't make me look like a big fat pig. Can't wait to see him. I think it's getting serious with Rolf. He told me he wanted to give me something very special next week, and if it's what I think it is, it's about damn time. Wait, about damn time. From the 30th of April to May, like, it hasn't even been a month. What are you talking about? I thought Europeans were supposed to be less uptight about this sort of thing. Oh. Oh, okay. June 6th. I woke up at 9 p.m. today. That would be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. In fact, I don't remember anything since last Saturday night when Rolf was over. June 10th. I woke up late again. I haven't eaten anything in 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. June 11th. Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I hadn't eaten anything was because I needed blood. He said it was all I could eat now. That I wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of it from the local blood bank. I tried to refuse, but I couldn't. What's happening to me? July 26th. Rolf said he's going to have to leave soon. He said people are trying to force him out of the country. He didn't say anything about taking me with him. Of course he didn't. August 22nd. I had to bail Rolf out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa expired. He looked frightened. I'm afraid he's going to leave. December 7th. Wow. She didn't write again until December 7th. I haven't seen or heard from Rolf since the night I bailed him out. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. Why did he do this to me? That is a good question. April 15th. Wow, another gap. I talked with this guy I met in the Surfside until 5 this morning. When I told him I had to go, I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. 16th of April. I met that guy from the Surfside again. He has no idea what I am. The 24th. I brought E, the guy from the Surfside, back to my apartment last night. He said he's going back to Australia in a few days, now that the tournament's coming to an end. I don't want him to leave. I've never felt this way about someone before, not even Rolf. The 25th. E kissed me last night and I couldn't stop myself from biting into his neck. But I drank too much and I gave him my blood to save him. When I explained it all to him, he said he never wanted to see me again. What have I done? May 8th. I haven't been able to feed since that night with E. I'm afraid of what will happen. I remember Rolf brought blood from the blood bank. Maybe if I can sneak in, I can grab a few bags and get out before anyone catches me. Alright. Okay, so she's at the blood bank, which is Main Street. We're gonna go through the back again. Okay. Hopefully I can unlock this. Yay! Is there anything here?
Oh, brother. Shrieking. Maybe I should cook up. Who are you? Stuff. What are you doing back here? Man.
Those are both excellent questions.
I think you want the clinic upstairs. Are you sure you're supposed to be here?
Maybe not, but I guess I have to make sure you don't tell anybody.
Oh my god!
I think I remember what it is. Oh, there's a chest. I don't know if I can get into it though. Oh wow. Ooh, yay. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, what's that? Malcolm's office key. Nice. Which is right here. Ooh. I don't know. Okay. Malcolm, are you free tonight? I thought you could swing by my apartment after your shift. You do still make house calls, don't you, Doctor? I have something that needs to be checked out. Paige. Well. Do I really have to ask twice? We don't have to do anything if you don't want to. But I really do need some help studying for my anatomy test. Please, Paige. Guess I'll see you around 5. I'm really glad you'll finally decide to come over. And if you should want me to show you appreciation, you just have to ask. Paige. Oh boy. Malcolm, do you think you'll be able to get a day off next week? My mother's coming into town on Thursday. I bought a new mattress and some new curtains for the guest room. And do you think you could pick up some donuts and orange juice on the way home for breakfast? That sounds like it's from his wife.
Can't you see I'm with a patient?
I guess you don't care if your wife finds out.
Are you trying to blackmail me? You don't know who my wife is. She wouldn't believe you. Now get out.
Then I'll go forward that email from Paige to Trina at sol.vtm.
Wait now. What do you want?
$75.
Deal. But I'm in the middle of something. I'll have to drop it off later. Now never speak to me about that again.
Alright, put it somewhere in your office, Doctor. I'll collect it later.
Sir, can you hear me?